Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the one and only Sean Weiss at RangerStop and Pop in Atlanta here. So happy to have you here, man.
Thank you.
I had you before on the RSP Lounge online. We were in this little 5x5 box, and we were just walking this way, and we were just talking about how I'm a gigantor.
Yeah, you're a lot bigger than you are in the 5.
Yeah, right. And you made the joke that you're
same size.
Same size. Sean, so I'm happy to have you here. We had you on. We told your story when I had you online, which was great, very touching. You're doing some great stuff. How's it like being out here with all the fans today?
Wait, the story about the touching, that was a different story.
That was a different story. Yeah.
It's great to be out here. It's part of like the reason I like doing these conventions.
Yeah.
I get to meet and mingle with people, and all they do is like shower me with love and affection and tell me how meaningful the Mighty Ducks were. In a lot of cases, heavyweights.
Heavyweights, yeah. Big heavyweight fans from what I see online.
I really didn't know the reach that movie had and exactly how much type 2 diabetes that movie is responsible for. I think there might be a health crisis in this country because of that.
Oh my God. You know what? But you know what? Back in the day, that was healthy, right? We were eating, we were having fun. You were playing hockey, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I was offsetting the calories because I was playing a lot of hockey.
I didn't ask you this when I had you on the show before, but were you skating already? Did you know? Like, did they let you skate? Like, I know they usually use a lot of doubles on the movie sets.
No, I was not skating, and I had bold-faced lied to the producers and told them that I could play hockey, and I've been playing hockey for years, and I'm pretty sure all of us did the same thing. So the day we showed up, and they had found out they hired 9 Hollywood liars, none of which knew how to play hockey. I think there was a shock for them.
So did you have to go through any training, or were they just...
We went through training camp before each movie for about 3 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
So was this additional already then, because you didn't know how to ice skate, that they had to add on for the pre-production of this?
I don't think so.
No, they just already had it on for you.
Yeah, they wanted us to practice. They just didn't know how much we needed it.
Yeah. Well, no, you mentioned I know you mentioned before that you guys were actually you did a live, like you were in a game and they were shooting you while in this game. Did you guys have any NHL hockey players come and help you on set, or were they all just like trained people?
No, we did. We had a bunch of NHLers stop by. Notably, I don't know if Mike Modano came. No.
Wow.
We had a bunch of NHLers. I can't really think of one right now because there's like a blurred line of reality.
Of course, yeah.
I can't remember which ones came to us or which ones we went to.
Yeah.
But I know a couple of the guys from the USA Olympic gold medal
team out of here
actually came and like were kind of our assistant coaches for a few sessions.
That is dope.
That was dope. And I can't remember his name, but one of the guys took a shot on me and scored from, I want to say, center ice.
Wow. So you stood out there and took this 200-mile-an-hour puck heading your way.
Yeah.
Were you out there actually taking live fire on the ice at any time?
I was always taking live fire.
That's crazy, man.
There's only one scene that they used rubber pucks, and that was probably the scene where I was tied up to the goalpost. And there still were some real pucks.
My God.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's like, why didn't they just use all fake pucks? I think some of them were like, you could tell they were like bouncing off.
Sure, yeah.
So I think what they did was they gave the guys who could shoot the hardest real pucks. I think that's what happened, because I got some bruises on that day. That happened.
Are you planning on continuing, these conventions? Is this something that you're looking forward to doing and pursue with,
I don't know what answer I should give. If I should give the real answer, Look, the real answer is I grew up just kind of giving my signature away to fans for free, so it's a little weird for me.
I understand
that part that part of the exchange. So that's it's just a little hard for me.
Have you?
Other than that,
So. I mean, have you had any like fans come up in any get up here today, or giving you some stories, perhaps sharing anything with you?
All of the above, yeah.
That's so amazing, dude.
I have plenty of people come up dressed as me, like wearing a better Goldberg jersey than I have. And everyone's got a story. And
of course, yeah.
That's what is so special about connecting with people
Yeah.
via these movies is because this is, these movies is something that's been a part of their life for such a long time.
Yeah.
And it reminds them of like, happy carefree times of their childhood. So yeah, everyone's got a cool and interesting story.
Of course, yeah, and I know we spoke about this on the show before. You're helping other people in the world right now with everything that happened in the past with you. These people that come to you here at the conventions, do you ever feel like, and I ask this a lot, weirded out by just a complete stranger just be like, hey, sharing this emotional story with you? Or are you, because of the work that you do now with so many people, are you just like, you could take it in very well? Because it could be daunting sometimes, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking about the context in which you're asking the question, and yeah, I can imagine that would be like.
Yeah, like if a stranger comes up to you, it's like, oh my God, blah, blah. But
Right.
I mean, you've been doing this for so long.
Yeah, it is just something I suppose you get used to.
Yeah.
I never get weirded out. What is a little weird sometimes is a lot of times these people know a lot about you.
Yes.
In a way that's like, okay, this is not like typical knowledge. Like you had to do a deep dive.
Yes.
Maybe several of them.
which in its own, we're in the world of the internet. It didn't exist. It didn't exist when you were doing movies back in the day.
Right, yeah. Like back to when I was doing, like when I was a kid and you liked somebody in a movie, you had to send them a fan letter.
Oh my God, that's right.
Remember you actually take out like write and put a stamp on that?
Yeah. Thing? Is that still a thing?
Stamps?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen one. But I don't know, for me, I have an answer, but did you ever get a reply to a fan letter from anybody?
You know what? No.
Me neither. I got a letter back one time from an athlete. Guy was on the football giant.
That's so true.
But I never got a response back, and I didn't know whether to be upset at the guy because he didn't write me back, or maybe he didn't get the letter. It was always like,
oh yeah, that's true too. With the way things work back in the day, it's a lot easier now that you're on social media for fans to connect with you as well. And I noticed that you always have some type of connection with people online. So
I do, yeah. And I always sometimes it's hard to get to people all the time.
Sure.
I don't have a tremendous amount of traffic. Usually when I get arrested or something, my numbers will shoot up a few thousand. But I try to like answer all my messages.
That's something I admire about you, and I love about you, is just your willingness to still make a little joke here and there about things that happen. You're doing your comedy tour, am I right?
Yeah, dude. Like actually next week in Woodstock, Georgia, which is not far from where we're sitting right now, I kick off my entire comedy tour.
That's amazing.
In history. So I can't wait for that. Woodstock, Georgia. It's a place called Mad Life Studio and Stages. If you're in the area, I guarantee you an excellent show, or Keenan Thompson will give you your money.
Oh wow, that's
he
great.
Can afford it.
That's just the way it's gonna be.
Yeah. I'll call Keenan if you don't like.
Yeah, there you go, Sean. I want to thank you for coming on and giving me a little bit of your time today, man. I really appreciate you, guys. Again, we are here at RangerStop and Pop in Atlanta. It was packed today. It's almost the end of the day here on Friday. It's been very busy. We got the rest of the weekend in front of us. Stay tuned for more to come. Thank you again, Sean. Appreciate you.